what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will have first crack at this one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll give it to him again. Sweet cut there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him with the catch. It's close. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
Going for it all. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So East Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's caught. It's Henderson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. The screen, he can go. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he crushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right on target this time. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On second down, the read to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Quick release by the QB. this running game. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Working that left side now. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Going to swing it on second down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Got his man on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Scrambling away. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more product. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the wideout. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Duke. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. play action on first down. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. Trying to bully their way in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Buckeyes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little space. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pucks it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third down. Bring in the heat. And they can't make the play on third down. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got him this time. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll just get rid of that one. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. The pass ball's incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Flips it out to the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man on the outside. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. The only I can think is see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense drags him down. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Coates. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Nice move there. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a gap. It's Coates. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Central Michigan went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Chippewas always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Makes the catch. It's Duke. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. There he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Duke. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for space, it's Coates. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Shakes off the defender. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. To the air on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Pirates are on the move. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to... see if he needs that timeout later. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. It'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, and these hurt, because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Now an all-important extra point that could almost salt this one away. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. This one's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Keeps looking downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, he'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You can tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got enough for the first. And that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.